Thank you, Andrew. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sean. I'm very pleased to be here at Maritime Busan and absolutely delighted to meet you all today. At KEXIM, I'm currently leading an ECA ship financing team, mainly responsible for LNG carrier, offshore, EMEA, non-container projects. Today, I'm going to talk about, as you can see on the screen, how to make best use of KEXIM financing. Of course, ship financing. I know many of you in this hall are already very familiar with KEXIM and the financing solutions we offer. But our strategy, priority, financing solutions, financing terms, structure are evolving constantly. So I thought it'd be helpful for you if I share some information on what we are offering today. And of course, I think it's also beneficial to us if we could be understood better and potentially approached more by clients and financing partners. Okay, I'm gonna, sorry, what? This one? Next page? Big one? Okay. I'm going to start off by giving you a brief introduction of KEXIM. Sorry. It's a specially mandated institution, an ECA, of course, established in 1976. It's 47 years old, and 4 years older than me, if anyone's interested. It's 100% owned by the government, and the government guarantees KEXIM solvency. And that's why KEXIM has the same AA credit rating as the Korean government. From this page on, I'm going to show you KEXIM's latest ship financing activities. As you can see on the chart, KEXIM's ship financing new approvals amount has grown significantly over the last couple of years, reaching $4.1 billion for 16 projects with a vessel count of 66 in 2022. And this year, we're expecting $3.3 billion for 12 projects, 50 vessels. Let's have a look at the composition of new approvals by vessel type. Container ships and LNG carriers continue to dominate. And I'd also like to highlight the two ship types that we financed this year, the pie on the right-hand side, the FPSO and wind turbine installation vessel. We collaborated with KEXIM, and I'm very proud that we supported that milestone deal. Yeah. And approvals by fuel type. LNG and methanol are the fuel of choice, at least among the ships that we financed this year and last year. And please have a look at the share of conventional fuel ships. It was 14% last year. And this year, it's just 9%, including ammonia and LNG ready. And this means that more than 9% of the ships that KEXIM financed this year are alternative fuel ships. Continuing on this page, the chart shows approvals by financing type. Please have a look, and you see more slices on this year's pie. And I wanted to show you that we started offering new financing solutions this year, which are the participated loan and the bond guarantee, in addition to our traditional KEXIM funded loan and loan agreement. Loan guarantee, sorry. I'm going to tell you more about these new financing solutions in the following slides. Before we look at the new ones, let's have a brief review of our traditional financing solutions. First, the good old KEXIM funded loan. It's a loan provided by KEXIM, simple as that. But I think it's worth noting that KEXIM loans are exempt from withholding tax in many tax jurisdictions, thanks to withholding tax exempt status given to KEXIM in most of the double taxation avoidance treaties that Korea has entered into with 94 countries. And next, KEXIM loan guarantee is a powerful cover. It's unconditional, it's irrevocable, it's 100%, no residual risk cover. but it must be offered in combination with a KEXIM loan. And at least 50% of the total KEXIM facility should take the form of a KEXIM loan. And we call it a 50-50 rule, 50-50 principle, and that's why we couldn't find the loan guarantee only sliced in the previous page. Another thing that we need to take into consideration is the annual budget for KEXIM loan guarantee. It's relatively small, limited, and we might not have enough budget left in the fourth quarter. But at the same time, the budget is renewed every January. So, and it's first come, first served basis. So it's always better to start a discussion on a new project as early in the year as possible. Now, I'm going to talk you through our new financing solutions. The first one is our new subanticipated loan. It may not sound new because this subanticipation is a common practice in lending. Yeah, you're right. It's similar to a funded subanticipation, which means KEXIM is and will remain as the lender of record, and participants take shares of a loan without becoming a party to the principal loan agreement between KEXIM and the borrower. But the subparticipation that we come up with, the subparticipation that I'm showing you today is different from ordinary funded subparticipation without recourse, where subparticipants take shares of the credit risk along when they take shares of a loan. The subparticipation that we offer is participation with recourse to KEXIM, unconditional and irrevocable recourse to KEXIM. What's the use of it? It can be used in place of a loan guarantee. The borrower, the lenders can enjoy the same benefit, same protection as in KEXIM's loan guarantee. But it's a loan, so there's no conditions like 50-50 principle or anything like that. And its budget is abundant because it's a loan. This year, we closed a major project, the PSO project I showed you earlier, with using these new financing solutions. We closed it this year, and 5 major global banks participated, of course, as participants. The next solution I'd like to present to you today is the bond guarantee. This concept is not new either. It's similar to a loan guarantee in terms of pricing, coverage, etc., except that the covered product is a bond, a debt security, not a loan. Again, what's the use of it? This bond guarantee is not subject to the notorious 50-50 principle, 50-50 rule, and its budget is abundant. This KEXIM bond guarantee has been around for quite a while, but it hasn't been utilized as much as we hoped for. And I think that's because, first, the bond issuance is thought to be costly and cumbersome compared to taking a simple loan. And secondly, bond is thought to be not as flexible as a loan in terms of pricing and the timing of issuance, etc. But I think there are more benefits. There are so many benefits of this bond guarantee program, and the drawbacks I just mentioned can be overcome. First of all, the bond issuance isn't necessarily expensive and burdensome. Though it's called a bond guarantee, it doesn't have to be a bond to be covered by KEXIM. It can take any type of debt security, like note, bill, paper, whatever debt security that's suitable to regulatory regimes and market circumstances. And some forms of debt securities can be bought by traditional banks. So it's basically not the same, it's similar to a traditional loan. And issuing bonds through private placement is not that expensive. It's not that expensive. And secondly, the flexibility problem, I mean, the pricing and the timing of issuance problem can be sorted out through securitization. And I'm going to show you an example structure of a transaction that we are working on now. Please have a look. Yeah, this is a transaction that we are working on. And you see, there's commercial banks, traditional banks, in the center left, provided a loan to the borrower so that the borrower can pay for the delivery on time. And the banks assign or novate the loan to the note issuer, which is an SPC, and the note issuer issues floating rate promissory note, FRN, which will be guaranteed by KEXIM and bought by the original commercial banks, or possibly other banks arranged in advance. So there's not a lot of hassle like getting credit ratings, setting up a trustee, registration, etc., are involved in the process. And the terms, the pricing can be fixed before the actual notes are issued. There's one more thing. The borrower in this transaction has an option to refinance the loan and, of course, the notes by issuing a proper bond to institutional investors, traditional institutional investors like insurance companies and pension funds, etc., tapping into the capital market, proper capital market. It's flexible, isn't it? I'm going to skip this page. It shows the OECD arrangement terms and our pricing policy. And on this page, I wanted to show you that KEXIM ECA ship financing profiles and how we can arrange and combine loan guarantee tranche and KEXIM loan tranche. Just please have a look at the bottom left one, and this is the common one. We combine loan guarantee tranche and loan guarantee tranche. They're amortized simultaneously, but the bottom right one is also commonly used, frequently used. KEXIM loan amortizes first, and then KEXIM loan guarantee tranche begins to be repaid over the remaining 6 years. The opposite is also possible. On this page, I wanted to show you how we can achieve 18-year profile. That's what most of the ship owners want from us. Yeah, you've got 12 years profile, it's not enough. We can achieve, and the top one is, of course, the common one, but the bottom one is also frequently used, and sometimes some lenders prefer this bottom one, right? And then not just commercial lenders, our subsidiaries in London, Singapore, Hong Kong can provide these commercial term loans, like they can just complement KEXIM financing of 12-year straight line amortization loan by providing more flexible terms. Okay, here are a few things that I like you to take away today. It's just summing up. Make use of KEXIM's new financing solutions that I just showed you, please. KEXIM financing is more flexible than you might think. And the third one, this is the most important thing, I think, keep in direct touch with us. You can just email me, ring me, and just, yeah, what's going on? And then you get tips on the budget. For example, the loan guarantee budget is limited, it's small, but it's first come, first served basis. So, yeah. And finally, find a good commercial financing partner, commercial banks who understand your needs, who understand KEXIM's financing solutions, who has good connections with us. Then, well, borrowers, you'll get the best terms available. I'm going to skip this page because we are running out of time already. And then, yeah, before we finish, I wanted to show you that we have subsidiaries in those locations, London, Hong Kong, and Singapore. And they offer commercial term loans. And they can supplement our financing by just bullet loans, slow amortizing loans, and things like that. And they can also be your preferred contact point if you want to reach out to us. And then, yeah, they are friendly, knowledgeable, experienced. So please. Okay, those are all the dirty secrets that I wanted to tell you about KEXIM. And then please take a photo of my contact details on the screen. And then, yeah, please just email me or ring me, whatever stupid question you may have. I'm here in Busan on my own, and I'm lonely, especially at night. I'm more than happy to answer your calls, emails, whatever. Okay, thank you for listening, and I'll be outside, I'll be around, so if you have any questions, please find me. Yeah, thank you.